I want to take a look at this post because it adds credibility here to what Candace is saying. So obviously, Andrew says, I want to address some of the discussion about the lack of exit wound with Charlie. I'm usually not interested in delving into most of this kind of online chatter, and I apologize that this is somewhat graphic. But in this case, the fact that there wasn't an exit wound is probably another miracle. I want people to know. And then you see that line right there. I just spoke with the surgeon who worked on Charlie in the hospital. He said the bullet absolutely should have gone through, which is very normal for a high-powered, high-velocity round. I've seen wound from this caliber many times, and they just go through everything. This would have taken a moose or two down, an elk, etc. But it didn't go through Charlie. Charlie's body stopped it. All right. That line, that highlighted line that you see right there. I just spoke with the surgeon who worked on Charlie in the hospital. This post was made at 7:57 p.m. You can see that there at the bottom. 7:57 p.m. on September 20th, 2025. Charlie's big memorial was September 21st, 2025. All right, so what Candace Owens just said, and I'm repeating it because I want to emphasize what she just said, is that that private funeral that Charlie had was the day before. It was the day before, which would be September 20th. Andrew Kolvet is saying, I just spoke with the surgeon who worked on Charlie at the hospital. September 20th, 2025 at 7:57 p.m. What we also must take into consideration is that the surgeon, this is a question, is the surgeon just going to talk with and speak to Andrew Kolvet here, the business partner of Charlie Kirk, the friend of Charlie Kirk? I believe there are there not medical laws that would prevent a surgeon or a doctor from providing this type of information to like a spokesperson of a company, a media person, or a friend? Would it not be required? I'm asking this question. Would it not be required for Erica Kirk to have also been on that phone call? I see you guys in the comments. It's HIPAA, right? It's HIPAA. Would Erica Kirk have been required to be on this call in order for this information to be given to Andrew Kolvet? I believe the answer to that is yes. So I don't believe that Andrew would have just been able to speak with the surgeon and get this information on his own. Right? Right? Erica Kirk would have had to have been on this call. So what's becoming pretty evident here is that what Candace Owens is saying, as long as that funeral, that private funeral, was the day before on September 20th, 2025, per this post, Andrew Kolvet says, I just spoke with the surgeon. He would not have been able to get that information if without Erica Kirk being on that call as well. And then giving this to all of us. So there's no question that both Andrew Kolvet and Erica Kirk were involved in getting this information, which then put this post out, and it is on the same day. I'm not sure of the times. This post occurred at 7:57 p.m. So I would assume that if he's saying I just talked to the surgeon, it was maybe within the last 1 or 2 hours, maybe, or maybe even less, right? I think that would all follow. I mean, that's like how common sense would all follow here, right? So, again, Andrew Kolvet, what is being lied about here? What's being lied about? This is why, like, be specific. Be specific. And that's ultimately what Candace Owens is getting at here. All right? So, Candace saw these posts from Andrew Kolvet and asked him, like, which part specifically are you saying is false? Do not wiggle out of this one, because I am 100,000% certain that Erica was on the phone when he spoke to Dr. Trotter. It's a three-way call. The surgeon did not go rogue. The quotation about Charlie being a man of steel and eating healthy came from her. So what specifically are you claiming is false? My best guess with the way you lie is that you're going to come up with some technicality like we didn't step out of the funeral, although it was on his funeral day. Get specific, Andrew. And then she responds again with, are you saying that Justin Strife didn't call my husband? Are you saying the FBI wasn't in communication with Turning Point USA asking if I had recorded it? I have proof of both. So get specific, you malignant liar. Which piece are you describing as absolute lies? That's an interesting challenge. That is a very interesting challenge. But here's the thing, especially as it relates to Andrew Kolvet. Why don't you just go on Sean Ryan? Go on Sean Ryan. Talk. You, like the thing with Turning Point USA, Blake Neff, Andrew Kolvet, all they do is they sit there and say, that's not true. She's crazy. We would never give you this because you're a crazy person. That's not true. These are just absolute lies. Address the questions and the issues specifically. Candace hit that right on. Oh, you're going to say this is lie because of some technicality, like we didn't actually step out of the funeral home, right? Some stupid thing. It's like, or I didn't say and, or you know what I mean? It's so stupid. It's so stupid the way they go about this debunking. It's like they say, oh, Candace Owens' whole argument is debunked because she speculated that somebody might have popped up from the hatch that was right under Charlie Kirk because she questioned that. So her whole entire argument, everything that she's provided is useless or stupid, or like this is who you're following because she said this at this certain point in time. It's like, you guys, address the real questions and the real valid points being asked and stop spinning off of what we are asking you.